Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having great holidays so far. But today we've got another unboxing. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'll speak a little bit as I open this, and of course I always like to be silent as we take the tape off. Get out of here. So, little backstory behind this before we get into it. Don't need that either. This is something that I wanted as soon as it came out. Couldn't find it. It was gone immediately. So, see it. All right, so what did we get? I don't know if you guys can see, but we got some kind of diagrams slash pictures on the back. The Hero 9 Media Mod, as you can see. So, kind of what they did from the Hero 8 Media Mod to the Hero 9 Media Mod. Media Mod. Wow. I don't know why that sounded so weird. Anyways, was the addition of the windscreen already coming with this. So you don't have to buy a dead cat or like glue or like adhere a dead cat onto the GoPro or the Hero 8 Media Mod. Now this does only work with the Hero 9 because of the size difference between the 8 and the 9. As we kind of look through in the Hero 9 unboxing. And if you missed that, I'll go ahead and put the link to that in the description below. And wow, this thing is really glued on here. I guess they don't want people to do anything with this. Wow, why is this so tough? Probably been sitting in storage since I was trying to order it when it first came out a few months ago. You know what? We're just gonna say, don't worry about the glue, and go right into it. Okay, and looks to be it. Bye-bye. Okay, so in your box, this is what you'll see when you open up. So you do have your nice windscreen. You have a cutout, so that way it just kind of slips on top of that shotgun mic. It's actually got some nice plastic on it, so I'm guessing that when we put this together, it will snap on. GoPro mount and screw. It's kind of nice that they give you, oh my goodness, I'm all feet today. What's the saying? I'm all thumbs? Yeah, I'm all thumbs. Anyways, so that's kind of nice that they include that. Don't really need another one, but you know what? I'll take it. And then lastly, we've got the actual mod itself, which is gigantic. And we're done with that. So let's just do kind of a comparison. So the Hero 8 wasn't too much smaller than the Hero 9, so we'll just do a comparison size to it. And as you can see, especially this way, this thing adds a lot of depth and width and basically everything else. Here's the width for you guys. So the width really isn't depth, width, length. I guess the length of this really adds in a lot. So we'll go ahead and snap this in. And it fits real nice. Ooh, soft. Oh. Anyways, let's go ahead and take this off. So you have your power button right here, your mode button here, so that way you can still access all of that onto there. So this is basically this entire portion right here is what's added extra onto it. On the inside, I think you guys can see this. On the inside, you have your USB-C, so it connects to everything. And then on the very back, you have all these nice little covers. Also, this is not waterproof, so don't put it in the water. You've got your 3.5 millimeter jack in case you want to run a wireless mic, or I mean, I guess you could always just hook up a normal mic, USB-C port, and then finally, I thought that this was going to be like a normal HDMI cable, but it's actually a micro HDMI, which you don't really see a whole lot of anymore. And then to open this thing, so push down and lift, and then this whole thing kind of comes out. And yeah, I know this isn't the Hero 9, but for sake purposes, it just slides into there. But before you do that, with the Hero 9, or if you have the Hero 8 Media Mod, what you'll do is you'll take that back cover off, or side cover off, and then you will slide this in, and it will just connect into here. But this is a nice, got that nice spring action going on, you know what I mean? And also, instead of just a shotgun mic, it also has mic opening port here, and then to lock it back into place, you just clip and you are good to go. Again, full disclaimer, do not use this in the water. It won't work. It'll break this entire thing. Well, really, it'll just break this, and also, like, none of this is truly waterproof, so in essence, you're probably gonna break your camera as well. A couple of the other features that we have are a couple cold shoes on here, which you can put like the display mod or the light mod onto. So those are two really good features to have on there, so that way you can just clip and go. If you need to shine your light, you know, it's just up here on the side. And then for your display mod that GoPro also sells, or your front display mod, you can just flip it up and then see. So I know I mentioned the front display mod, but with the Hero 9, you don't really need that unless you always want to see what's going on and the full screen of capture, or full capture screen. One of those two. I'm just making up things now at this point. I'm just kidding. But if you don't care, as long as you have everything in your shot for the Hero 9 already in that front screen, and you're not going to be moving this thing around, the display mod is kind of obsolete now for the Hero 9. And then in talking about the mic, so with this windscreen in place, it's supposed to be able to basically withstand up to 20-mile-an-hour winds or gusts of winds. So that's great, because half the time it's pretty windy. So this is going to save me a lot of heartache when I'm trying to go through and edit videos that has just terrible sound because of the wind. Hopefully this will eliminate that. So this thing is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do is I'm going to switch over to the Hero 8, which hasn't seen a whole lot of action in a while. Oh, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be weird using this instead of the Hero 9, but it is what it is. So that way we can see the full functionality of this and kind of go through the options that you get. So I'll see you here in just a second. All right, so before we actually install the media mod, you're probably gonna wanna go ahead, turn off the camera so that way it doesn't like short anything out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here, we'll take off our side plate, side cover, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and reopen this up, and then from here, oh wow, that's a tight fit. From here, just installs nicely, and I accidentally already turned it on. Oh, hello. So when you first see it, it says Media Mod Connected. So that's awesome that it recognizes that. Mic is set to the front. Tap video settings to change it or set up a shortcut. So again, this is that message that you'll see right after you connect the media mod. And I'm not gonna lie, this thing is bulky, it's heavy now. But it's kind of nice that it gives you like a little bit of equalization as far as like how much sound is coming through. I do like that, and it would be kind of nice if it did that all the time. So we'll just kind of click out of that, and then we will go to our video settings. And I'll show you guys kind of how to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into whatever preset that you have. If you want to, click on edit, and then you're going to scroll down, go through all this, and then right here you have media mod. So you can click that. So right now, front audio meter will be on, not equal. I guess I said equalization, so audio meter. Or you can just use the back, which is this one right here. Audio meter will still be on. And then if you're doing the camera's mics only, then the audio meter will be off. So you have the front, the back, and then you can just use your normal settings. But since this has a screen on it, we will always be in the front, and then you just kind of exit out. And again, you can see that as it's coming up. And if we tap it, imagine that would be, there we go. So one of the next things that I want to do, and I'm sure you guys do as well, is kind of go through sound checks with it being from just the GoPro, which you all heard before, but we'll kind of do a back-to-back-to-back kind of deal. So we'll look at it from the GoPro's perspective to the front mic, to the back mic, and then put the windscreen on and see if that has any real effects. So since we're going to be doing all the sound checks between these two, I'm going to switch you guys back over to the Hero 9, so that, and then just kind of hold on to it so that way I'm able to switch through each of these settings pretty quickly. All right, so we shouldn't notice any difference with this since it is still just from the GoPro mics itself, even though the windscreen is installed. So time to switch to the rear mic and see what that sounds like. All right, and here is with the windscreen still on for the back mic or rear mic. And now we will go ahead and take the windscreen off, and here is what it sounds like with the windscreen off. All right, so here's the front mic with the windscreen installed. And now here is the front mic with the windscreen back off. But here is the final installed Hero 9 with the media mod. Again, I think this is a great idea. It'd be awesome if they could kind of slim it down, make it waterproof, just to kind of facilitate the experience that GoPro is after for their end users. Again, this thing is, I mean, it's pretty heavy now, and it's a little bit bulkier, but I think the overall result, hopefully, fingers crossed, is going to be great, seeing how as we can attach an external mic and also have this windscreen on, say the wireless mic that I plan on getting here soon. For some reason I forget to charge it or something like that, just dies, and then I can just rely back onto this shotgun mic with that windscreen. That would be pretty awesome. So overall, first impressions, minus the size, I mean, it's pretty form-fitting to the GoPro, which is really nice. It's not too hard to pull the feet out from the bottom to attach it to anything. And again, if you don't need the windscreen, guess what? Well, that was just foolish. But you can just take it off if it's not needed, if it's not a windy day. But yeah, overall, I like the product. I like how everything is set up. The only thing that I wish they had done, which I know would probably extend the size, would be to give us a full HDMI cable, because who has one of the micros just laying around anymore? That's something from the early 2010s. How do you say that? From like around 2010 era. And they weren't very popular, which is why a lot of people kind of got rid of them. So it would be nice to see that being incorporated into either a full size or some other method. Now, it could be completely wrong, and maybe the micro HDMI is still a big thing in the AV world. If it is, let me know, so that way I'm not just telling you guys a bunch of stuff, but from my experience, everything's kind of gone away from that, especially back in the day when smartphones were first rolling out and they had attachments for that. That's kind of what I'm basing my statement off of. But anyways, pretty awesome product. Again, if you don't need this case and you're just looking for solely just video, it comes out, it seemed like really aggressive, and then it'll just come back in here and install this side door, slide it on, and boom, you're good to go. Keep this somewhere, probably keep it with this. But anyways guys, this is gonna take care of this unboxing for the Hero 9 Media Mod. Again, nice, I wish I could say slim design, but it's not very slim, but it does give you a lot of additional features to expand your productivity and efficiency potentially on the Hero 9. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up the video for this unboxing for the Hero 9 Media Mod. If you've ever used this before, or the Hero 8 Media Mod, let me know what the experience was like in the comments below. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.